Okay guys, today we're gonna be talking about ICT. Yes, about the fraud network. You maybe don't know who I am or don't know how you found this video, but the simple question is, or the simple answer is, you were thinking about, finding if ICT was a real trader or not, and you came to this video to realize and then to see that he has actually a fraud. This type of video is not gonna be a fancy video or anything like that with a lot of information and things like that. It's just gonna be just a raw video with my story, what happened to me. Okay, so my name is Neodrugs, and yeah, I was part of the ICT fraud network, or the scam that he's been running. I started liking trading around 2014 because of cryptocurrency, and I started looking for how to trade and all those type of things, just a normal thing that we all go through. And I saw the typical harmonics and trend lines and how's it called, support and resistance and all those type of things. And somehow I take more, and then I started finding things about like price action and stuff like that. And then I entered a group on Discord, a community that I found, and they started the same way as me. I think we were all new, those type of things. And then suddenly it came like the head of the group. Apparently he had been trading for so many years or something like that, and then he started doing these things, this ICT stuff. For us it was like, especially for me, it was like, wow, this is new and all those type of things. And I was still a little bit hesitant about it, so I decided to go with another person into the price action scheme from a company called Urban Forex. Okay, I'm not gonna be throwing shade or anything like that at this company, because this video is not about them. This video is about ICT, but I mean, these people are scammers as well. So this guy, he has same sort of concept, of ICT, saying like, oh, learn to trade like the big guys and do this and do that. If you're not running with the big guy, then you're not gonna make money. Of course, he appeals, to so many people, because also in this scheme, this era that's happening right now in trading, is that everybody's like, oh, have this idea of like, oh yeah, trading, it cannot be this way, like people cannot be flashing cars and all these type of things and all that. Yeah, I mean, that's also true, but of course, if you're making money and you want to buy a car like that, and then you can afford it because you're trading, like, why not? But of course, yeah, using both sides. And then there is the other side, it's like, oh, money is nothing and blah 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 and all these type of things. And this is the type of people that appeal to that, people that say like, oh, that's flashy and all those type of things, so it's like, it's a balance. And then this the thing that's happening right now is that this price action type of thing, the ICT and all these people teach, this all these like smart money concepts, they are turning into being in both sides. In the part that says like, oh, don't be a flashy trader, and the part that is like, be a flashy trader. Okay, so yeah, this guy sells more programs than, like, I don't know how, I don't know, I just don't know. Oh my word, like, he's just selling program after program after program. Yeah, I'll miss out. Look at this, look at how many courses this guy has. mastering price action 2.0. Hey, you know, I bought all these freaking courses, like, because I was completely, I didn't even think about, you know, that it would work. Yeah, I have the thing in black because my eyes, you know, I have a 55-inch monitor to trade with, you know, the system that I will let you know, that I will tell you later on, you know, how I came to it. But yeah, you know, trading properly. Okay, so then this guy has this mastering price action. Then after that, you know, he actually had another one that was called mastering price action 1. Then he had then he had the 4-course bundle course or something like that. And then he revamped and then did again mastering price action 2.0, which was like, yeah, I bought it, I was so stupid. And then also the same repackaged 4-course bundle, you know, iconic trader program, also bought it, you know. And then within this one, he had a meditation course, he had an intention course. Oh my god, like, oh my word, he has so many courses. Look at this, 149, $2,000, 2,000. And then what are you gonna get? You're gonna get a guy telling you, oh yeah, well, this could go this way, this could go that way, but then it can also go sideways. No, man. And then just being so subjective to the way that you're thinking. No. I mean, the guys are watching this thing, you know, you might understand why I'm saying it. You know, you let the tools do the work. So then, you know, then I got a friend that I had in this group, you know, he went through the ICT part, okay, and then he did the same thing, like it's happening the same thing, you know, that he suddenly like comes and then says like, oh, you know, I created a group and now I'm charging a mentorship, blah blah blah, and all those other things. Okay, again based on ICT methods, you know. I think he was doing good, I don't know, because, you know, every single time you ask for these type of things, they say like, oh, well, what's the purpose of being profitable, blah blah blah, and all those type of things. All these, like, you know, I mean, either you have money or you don't have money, as simple as that. When I stop like this, it's because I'm drinking water. So then he went through that and then created his own group and all those type of things. And then I was like, oh, okay, you know, nice. He created his group and all that, and I was still learning, you know, with this Naveen Prithani, this urban forex guy. So then, you know, at some point I started entering into another Discord communities, you know, finding from this guy, from Naveen, you know, there was a group that created a Discord community, you know, to be able to talk about the same concepts that we were learning and all those type of things. Well, found out, you know, all the people there, they were not profitable, as neither they were claiming, and then they suddenly created a group, but then they created the group after they started again following these ICT methods, you know. Suddenly they were like, oh my god, I see the matrix and the matrix is amazing and all those type of things, and you know, you have to follow this method and all those type of things, but I'm not gonna tell you who was the one that invented it or who was the one that said it, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna teach it to you, you know, for shortcut price. The same thing, you know, as they're all doing. So I did not join, of course I did not join his mentorship. You know, what I did was that I suddenly saw this this thing that he kept repeating, you know, that I had to learn ICT. The ICT was the oh my god, the amazing guy and all those type of things. Yeah. So then I said, okay, you know, I'm gonna go for it and I'm gonna learn it. I started, you know, like everybody else, just downloading the 2016, you know, how's it called, mentorship, and start learning those things, watching the snipers, watching, I mean, let's just go on YouTube and then you will see what I'm meaning. like just all that bullshit videos that he has, like are like freaking long, and my goodness, they're so long, these videos, honestly, like phew. Yeah, well, if you go into here, the playlist, blah blah blah, and then like this OTE, pattern recognition, the market maker series, the mastering high probability, all those things, I downloaded all those videos and all those type of things, and then said like, fine, I'm gonna start, and then I started. Yeah, I mean, the things that he was saying, they were true. Some things were true. Okay, I'm not gonna say no. The things that he was saying were true because everybody else was saying it, and it was happening. Like, for example, around the Asian time, the most likely is gonna form a sort of range, and from there it's gonna expand, or it's gonna redistribute either way, either up or down, as simple as that. And then again, yes, when London opens, or when the market opens, especially at 9:30, for example, or the London, whatever, I'm not trading Forex anymore, so I'm gonna talk about a little bit about Forex and all those type of things, and then later I will say what I'm technically doing. So this the London Open, usually is being used to like shake all the people that are in Asia. Yeah, this is true. Hey, this is true. You just look at the charts, and then you're gonna see yourself that every single time, it kind of happens. Okay, so then he was mixing that thing with all these other concepts that he had that were just like complete nonsense. These order blocks and these like things and all that. Like technically, he was just giving it all these fancy names, and then if you want to have the holy grail, you have to come and join my mentorship, and my mentorship, and you will become a charter member, and always like all these like sneaky stuff ICT was doing, blocking the comments and all those type of things. Like he was making himself look like he was, he was touched, by God, and received this knowledge, this secret knowledge that nobody knows, and only him knows it. That's just 101 scammer type of thing. You can learn, of course, but you have to have the right tools, and these were not the right tools. So that thing just started consuming me, like every single time it was like, oh, I need to watch another video, I need to do this, because I don't know what the setup or what this thing's gonna be. And so then I watch almost all his videos, I watch all the playlists that he had and all those type of things. I did a lot of back testing, like I went into more communities. I paid phantom trading, I paid another one. I paid these Telegram people, because they all said it like, oh, we can teach you the holy grail in a shorter way, and all those type of things. But then it was like, you would spend because you wanted to know, you felt like you were missing out, because you saw all these like people like doing like this 20 to 3, or 20-hour trades and all these type of things, and you were like, damn, these people like are doing it like to the pip. So I was like, okay, there must be something wrong with me. I need to rewatch all these videos, I need to do these things and all those type of things. Yes, I must say, the ICT, if you're hearing this, Michael J. Huddleston, you did what you wanted to do. You You took the fun out of trading for me, and that's what you wanted. That's what you've always wanted from all these people, you know, that they only listen to you and then stick to this hopium that you're selling, you know, the hope and opium thing, you know, that you're selling that. Okay, so, you know, at some point I was like, you know, like, I guess I gotta keep doing it, and I gotta keep trying. I continue watching the videos, taking notes, and nothing was happening. You know, I was having some profitable trades of like $3, you know, $5. I was like, oh damn, you know, I made $25 today, you know, especially on that freaking slow forex market that is so slow. Oh my god, oh my word, you know, it's so slow. Forex is horrible. So I then decided, you know, okay, I'm gonna continue trying. And then suddenly, watching one of the videos from ICT, he mentioned this name, you know, and the name was Vinny. And I was like, who is this Vinny Mini guy? Okay, but that I'm gonna leave it to the next video. You know, this was just an introduction into how I became a trader and how my journey was. Okay, so then just stay tuned for the next video, and then I'm gonna explain a little bit more about my history, and then I'm also gonna go over this long file I did on evidence, you know, against ICT. See you in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe.